Good morning, students. This is your Maths 1 online teaching session. In today's session, we'll continue with our problem set 3, that is from the chapter Polynomials. In the previous session, we have finished till question number 6. Let us continue with question number 7, that is subtract the second polynomial from the first. The question is 5x square minus 2y plus 9, and the second polynomial is 3x square plus 5y minus 7. Now we need to subtract this polynomial. Read the question properly. It is subtract the second polynomial from the first. It means that this polynomial is to be subtracted from here. Now what are the rules or the steps that has to be followed? When we are subtracting, the first step is to put the second polynomial compulsory in bracket. Okay, so this is the second polynomial. I'll put the second polynomial in bracket. Even if you don't put here to the first polynomial, it is okay. But the second polynomial compulsory has to be written in bracket. Okay, why like that? So that when I open the bracket, sign of the second polynomial will be changed. When we were doing addition sums, we did not do anything like that. We directly wrote the question, opening the bracket, none of the signs changed, right? We directly added the like polynomials. In this, one additional step is there. Since it is subtraction, we need to write the second polynomial in bracket, and when we open the bracket, we will change the sign of the second polynomial. First will be written as it is. Just see, 5x square minus 2y plus 9. Let us open the bracket here. Minus into 3x square is minus 3x square. Minus into plus is minus. So minus 5y. Minus into minus is plus. So it will become plus 7. Right? So all the sign of the second polynomial is changed here. Then collect the like terms. 5x square is here. Minus 3x square is here. They should be written together. Minus 2y minus 5y, they are written together. Plus 3 and plus 7, so they are constant numbers, they are written together. Okay, then 5 minus 3 is 2x square. Minus 2 and minus 5 both are negative numbers, so add it and put that minus sign to the answer. So it will become minus 7y. 9 plus 7 is 16, right? So the final answer is 2x square minus 7y plus 16. Okay, so this way you can subtract two polynomials. What are the basic things to remember? Put the second polynomial in bracket. Next step, change the sign only of the second polynomial, not of the first one. That has to be written as it is. Second polynomial, all signs are changed. Collect the like terms, add or subtract to get the final answer. Okay, then exactly same way, we will quickly solve the next question of the practice of the problem set. 2x square plus 3x plus 5 is the first polynomial. Second one is x square minus 2x plus 3. And as I have explained, what should be the first step? To write the second polynomial in bracket. After that, open the bracket and change the sign of the second polynomial. Don't do anything with this. This has to be written as it is. 2x square plus 3x plus 5. Now when I open the bracket, minus into x square is minus x square, minus into minus is plus 2x, minus into plus is again minus, so minus 3. Okay, then collect the like terms. 2x square minus x square, they should be written together. Plus 3x plus 2x, they are written together. Plus 5 and minus 3, even they are written together. They are constant numbers. Okay. So 2x square minus x square is 1x square. Even if you don't write 1, it is understood. So x square. 3x plus 2x, how much? 5x. 5 minus 3 is 2. So the final answer is x square plus 5x plus 2. I hope all the steps are clear and you have recollected how you subtracted the polynomials. These were the two sums based on subtraction. Let us move to the next type of question. The next question is multiply the following polynomials. Now in problem set we have finished addition, subtraction. Now we come to multiplication of polynomials. This is the first question. M cube minus 2m plus 3 is to be multiplied by m raised to 4 minus 2m square plus 3m plus 2. Now this is multiplication of trinomial with a polynomial like this. Okay, there are three terms. Now what is the method? The method is you will take the first term here and the entire bracket. Okay. Then the second term along with the sign and the entire bracket again. And then the third term and the entire bracket. We are going to multiply each term with this entire bracket. Each term of the first polynomial with the entire bracket of the second polynomial. This is a basic concept. Okay. Now let's see how it can be done. See, this looks very lengthy. Let us understand it. It is very easy. Let us understand it stepwise. So see, the first term is m cube and the entire bracket. This is what is done. M cube and the entire bracket. Second term is minus 2m. So minus 2m and the entire bracket. Third term is plus 3. Correct? And the entire bracket. So this is the first step. I hope you have understood it. Okay. Now, when we are multiplying this, m cube into m raised to 4. Now each term is to be multiplied. M cube with m4, m cube with 2m square, m cube with 3m and m cube with 2. Okay, along with the sign. So this is minus 2m square. So when we multiply this, the common mistake which is done, now as you can see here, it is m cube into m raised to 4. Many will immediately write it as m raised to 12. 3 4s is 12. So that is wrong. Why that is wrong? Because in this case we have to use laws of indices. That is a raised to m into a raised to n. That is equal to, I hope you know it, it is m plus n. We have to add the index. We don't have to multiply it. So see this, it is m cube, means it is a raised to m, correct? M cube. And a raised to n is what? M raised to 4. Now when you multiply this, do not multiply 3 into 4. In fact, you add the index. So you will get here 3 plus 4, that is 7. That is the reason it is written as m raised to 7. Now m cube is to be multiplied with minus 2m square. Now this also 3 and 2 it will get added and will become 5. It will not become 3 2s are 6. So it is minus 2m raised to 5. Now m cube and 3m. Yes, this is m cube and this is 3m. So it will become 3m raised to 4. M cube and 2m. 2. M cube into 2. So it will become 2m cube. I hope all these steps are clear. How we are opening the bracket and multiplying. Exactly same way we are going to open the bracket for the next two terms also. 2m into m raised to 4. It will become minus 2m raised to 5. Take care that this 2 is with a minus sign. So accordingly you need to change the sign. First thing, minus into minus will become plus. 2 2s is 4 and m into m square is m cube. I hope this is understood how we are getting 4m cube. Okay. Minus into minus is plus. 2 2s is 4. M into m square is m cube. Okay. After that, again this minus 2m is to be multiplied with plus 3. Plus into minus is first minus. 3 2s is 6. M into m is m square. Okay. Again minus 2m is to be multiplied with 2. Plus into minus is minus. 2 2s is 4m. This way all the terms are multiplied. Move to the last one. 3 into m raised to 4. Yes, so that will be plus 3m raised to 4. 3 into minus 2. 3 2s is minus 6m square. 3 into 3m. 3 3s is plus 9m. And 3 into 2. 3 2s is 6. So like this we have opened the bracket and multiplied each and every term. Now collect the like terms starting with the highest index. So I can see m raised to 7 as a highest index. But there is no like term throughout. So that is to be written as it is as my first term. Then comes m raised to 5. This is minus 2m raised to 5. One more like term is here. Minus 2m raised to 5. They are written together. Okay. Then m raised to 4. So here plus 3m raised to 4 I can see. Anywhere else? Yes, here plus 3m raised to 4. So they are written together. Then 2m cube plus 2m cube and plus 4m cube. They are written together. After cube, square, minus 6m square, minus 6m square. They are written together. After square, m. There is only one term. So that is written as, and one more term, that is minus 4m. Correct? So minus 4m and plus 9m written together. constant, there is only one term, that is 6, that is written as it is. So in the next step, in this step actually, we have collected all the like terms. Now m raised to 7, there is no like term, so you have to write it as it is to the final answer. Minus 2 will become minus 4 m raised to 5. This together 3 and 3 will become plus 6 m raised to 4. Plus 2 plus 4 will become again plus 6 m raised to 3. Now these two are with minus sign. Just see minus 6 and minus 6. So it will become minus 12m square. Minus 4 plus 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 is a greater number with positive sign. So it will be plus 5 and plus 6. So I have explained you here all the terms how we are getting. And the final answer should be m raised to 7 minus 4 m raised to 5 plus 6 m raised to 4 plus 6 m cube minus 12m square plus 5m plus 6. Okay, this sum was lengthy, but I hope systematically one step you understand, you will be able to do it. Okay, so degree of this polynomial of the product is how much? Degree is 7. As you can see here, the product, the highest degree is 7 here. The final answer also. Okay, right. Now let's see the second question, which is also of the same type, but this is quite easy. It's a binomial to be multiplied by a trinomial. So method is same. Yes, we will split this 5m cube and the second bracket minus 2 and the second bracket. Open the bracket. M cube into m square. I hope you know 3 2s is not 6. You have to add this. So this will become 5m raised to 5. 5m cube into minus m is minus 5m raised to 4. 5 into 3 is 15. So 15m cube. Open this bracket also. Minus 2m square. Minus into minus is first of all plus. So plus 2m. Minus into plus is minus. 2 3s is 6. After this, can you see any like term here? There are no like terms. The degree starts with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and a constant. So this is a standard form with no like term. So leave it as a final answer. Okay. So this was much easier than the previous one. I hope you have understanding all the sums. Please write it fast. Let us move to the next question. The next question is question number 9. Divide polynomial 3x cube minus 8x square plus x plus 7 by x minus 3 using synthetic division. Okay. Now I hope you know what is synthetic division. You remember it. What is the first step? To write the given equation in the given dividend in coefficient form. Okay. So coefficient form of the dividend. Right. What is the coefficient form? Is it in standard form? Cube is there, square is there, x is there and a constant is there. Yes, it is in standard form. So what are the coefficients? 3, minus 8, plus 1 and 7. 3, minus 8, plus 1 and 7. What is the divisor? X minus 3. Okay. So for synthetic division, what we were supposed to do? If divisor is x minus 3, opposite of minus 3 we need to take, what is it? Plus 3. So we are going to start the synthetic division with plus 3. And how that is to be done? Let us quickly see here. First of all, division has to start with 3. And these are the coefficients. 3, minus 8, 1 and 7. Okay. What was the rule? The first term is to be written as it is down 3. 3 3s will give me 9. Multiply like this. Minus 8 plus 9 is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. I hope you are understanding. It is to be multiplied like this and the product is to be written here. Okay. So now 3 4s is 12 and 12 plus 7 is what? 19. So this you need to put in a square bracket as the remainder. I hope you have recollected all this. We have already done. It's just a revision. Okay. So see this. What is the divisor here? With what I should divide? 3. Okay, and the coefficients are 3, minus 8, 1 and 7. And as I have explained you, we are getting remainder as 19 and 3, 1 and 4 as the coefficient of the quotient. Okay, so I hope all these steps are clear. 3 comes down as 3, 3 into 3 is 9, yes, minus 8 plus 9 is 1, 3 into 1 is 3, 3 and 1 is 4, 3 4s is 12, and 7 and 12 is 19. Okay. After this, coefficient form of the quotient is 3, 1 and 4. So the index form will be count the number of terms 1, 2, 3. So degree will be 1 less than number of terms. I have already explained all this in the previous sessions. So degree will start with 2. Okay. 3x square plus 1x and plus 4. Okay. Remainder I have already told you that it is 19. So this way you can get the quotient and the remainder when you divide the polynomial by synthetic division. Right? Okay. Now let us move to the next question, that is question number 10. For which value of m x plus 3 is a factor of the polynomial? Now factor of the polynomial, I hope you remember that when it is factor, the remainder should be 0. So let's see how it can be done. First step, whatever is a given polynomial, x cube minus 2mx plus 21 should be taken as p of x. So that is taken. X plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. By factor theorem, I have told you remainder should be 0. Okay. So now if this is the divisor x plus 3 and we are finding whether it is a factor or no, I need to take the opposite sign of this. So I will write p of minus 3 should be 0. Okay. Now substitute. P of x is what? X cube minus 2mx plus 21. So wherever I see x, I will be substituting as minus 3. From where do I get that minus 3? From here. It is x plus 3. So we need to take the sign which is exactly opposite to this. So substitute x as minus 3. And p of minus 3 is already 0. Who told us this? That it is given that it is a factor. It means that the remainder should be 0. Okay. So when I substitute, what do I get? I will get p of minus 3 is equal to minus 3 the whole cube minus 2m, and again this was x, right? So that is written as minus 3 plus 21. Now cube of a negative number is negative. So this will become minus 27. Minus into minus is plus. 3 2s is 6. 6m plus 21. And already I have told you so many times, since it is a factor, this p of minus 3 is nothing but 0. Now what? Minus 6m. Now minus 27 plus 21. How much I get? Minus 6. Why? Because 27 is a greater number with a minus sign. So 27 minus 21 is 6 and 27 is a greater number. So it will be minus 6. Minus 6 plus 6m is equal to 0. Shift this minus 6 to the other side. It will become 6m is equal to 6. M is equal to 1. Okay. This is what I was supposed to find out. It was given that it is a factor and I was supposed to find out the value of the constant that is used in the polynomial. So what is that? 1. Final answer. X plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial if for m is equal to 1. I hope this sum is clear. You need to find the value of the constant. Okay. So this way I come to the end of this session. Make a note of the sums which are omitted from the problem set 3. Question number 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 are omitted. I have already solved till sum number 10 and the remaining are omitted from the syllabus for this year. Okay. So with this I come to the end of this session as well as end of the lesson 3rd, that is polynomials. I hope you have understood all the sums including the problem set sums. Right. So complete till here. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.